Hello fellow human, welcome back to another Doggo Reddit r/choosingbeggars videos. On to the first story. I want attention, but not you. Why can't I find a guy like this? And then a guy replied, hey. And CB said, no. And the guy replied, I'm literally the guy in the pic. Well, to be fair, she said like you, but not you. Moving on to the second story by u/prison is just a room when they don't know the value of something. So Pig was trying to sell 7K on anime figures bargain.
Hi, I'm just saying the title is misleading as this is not a bargain. How could affordable child toys be worth such a dime? I'm livid in fact, as these shouldn't go more than $2 each, so I propose giving you $14 for all of them. Take it or I take you to court for misleading the public domain and criminal intent to commit fraud. Thanks, and do consider my every word.
Maybe. Go screw yourself. If they are feeble children's toys, then why does he want them? Moving on to the third CB encounter. My last two brain cells talking to each other. So OP was trying to sell a shoulder bag for $110. What area are you located?
I'm located at Ardens.
Could you meet me in the city?
Can you give me for 70?
But you offered 110?
No.
This is an actual, also very poorly executed bait and switch. On to the fourth CB encounter. Woman looking for someone to walk her dog every day for free gets called out in the comments for asking someone to do it free when she charges people $20 per hour to walk their dogs. Our precious Queen Esther needs a walk every morning. Consequently, I'm looking for a dog walker for Esther for the mornings. This would include any day of the week as well as the weekends. If, in fact, you're interested in this volunteer assignment, please do call me at ... my personal cell phone number ... And then, someone replied in the comment with a picture of a screenshot. Okay, but you are charging people $20 to do what you're asking people to do for free. So in the picture it said, friendly dog walking, last seen a day ago for $20 per hour. Well, I believe that she's attempting to subcontract the work. Folks will show up, ready to walk Esther, but when they arrive, they will be met with 2 or 3 other dogs, and she gets $20 per hour per dog, even those walked by the volunteer. On to the fifth post. Woman wanted Cartier Destine wedding ring for less than half price and called me a racial slur for not agreeing. Is the ring still available? Well, yes. Can I have it for $7,000 and you bring it to me going through a tough breakup? Why is your breakup my problem? I paid $18,000 for it. And why do you deserve it for $7,000? Screw you, tramp, N-word, die. And you think you'll get it now? Is there still a chance? I know absolutely nothing about jewelry, so maybe I'm missing something, but why the hell would someone who just went through a breakup need a wedding ring? On to the sixth post by u/the epic OP. I hope this doesn't happen to you.
Do you still have that Ford truck to see that's on Craigslist?
I'm available to show it after 2 p.m.
I'm guessing that 4,500 is a mistake. Usually these old Fords are around 500 to 1,000.
No, it's not a mistake, and I have plenty of interest at that price. It is 80,000 miles original, rust-free manual transmission truck with original paint.
I doubt that you actually have the records to prove the miles on that 5-digit odometer, Lamau.
Clearly, you do not have the money, so I'm not going to waste my time with this conversation. Have a nice day, sir.
Clearly, you don't have a ducking brain. Are you ducking kidding me? You'll never ever get that much money for an old Ford truck. It will be up on Craigslist for 2 weeks and then 2 months and then 6 months, and you'll eventually drop it to $1,000 what it's really worth. You'll see in the end. It will be mine, you N-word, Man part potato sucker lover?
Oh, lol. Maybe you're right, but we'll just have to see. Let's give it a week before I sell to you for 20% off my asking price. Either way, wanna hang out soon? You seem like a cool dude. Okay, that escalated quickly. How did the play date go, I wonder? On to the 7th post by u/benefits supervisor. Guy tries to pay just over minimum wage for a professional bartender masterclass on a bartender's Facebook group.
Hi, Grafster. Looking for an experienced cocktail bartender to run a masterclass on Saturday, 15 June at ... Only need 3 hours, 1:30 to 4:30, £9 per hour, cash in hand. Please email me if you're interested.
Oh, 9 quid plus incentives? Oh, Lamau. Oh, wow. You are obviously not in touch with the current hourly rates for experienced cocktail bartenders. Good luck. £27? Insulting. Standard wage for a 2-hour masterclass would be 60 to 75 plus mileage if driving required. Yep, sounds fair. Hey, have you tried using some YouTube tutorials? This one is really great. Definitely one of my favorite cocktails. Ooh, they do the same in Sheffield. Let's all just acknowledge the fact that minimum wage for an over 25 is now $8.21. So of course someone who has spent years learning the craft will go out of their way to freelance and help someone out for £79 an hour more, said no one ever. I don't really understand this. If you're charging attendees to take your masterclass, you can at least afford to pay a teacher a good rate. On to the 8th story by Absolutely Dairy. How dare her mother-in-law be a nice person? What do I do about... My mother-in-law is a tramp. Firstly, she invited me and my mom to get our hair and nails done and said she would pay. But when we got there, she ordered the cheapest nail option. My mom was pissed and said she would have rather just not even gone because now she looks cheap and it really embarrassed me. And then my mother-in-law asked us if we wanted to come back to her house to watch movies or / have a girls' night, and we felt like we had no other option but to say yes so we wouldn't be rude. When we got there, her daughter, my sister-in-law, called and asked if she could watch her toddler daughter in an emergency situation. Apparently, her husband's brother was in emergency room. Even though my mother-in-law had us over as guests, she agreed to watch her anyway, which my mom thought was extremely rude. And I was once again embarrassed as hell. My husband loves his mom, so I don't know how to tell him I want her to stay away from now on. What should I do? And then there are several comments down below. Oh, you tell him all about it, how unhappy you are, so he can see just how ungrateful you are. Y'all got all happy she was paying, but even free stuff isn't good enough for you. So what if she kicked the cheapest nail option? You could have paid for yourself, but y'all wouldn't do that, cause that isn't free, right? Your mother raised you, so I'm not surprised y'all both are ungrateful. Preach! She got the cheapest nails because she wanted them to fit your personality. You're welcome. OMG, yes! You and your mom sound ungrateful, gold-digging brats. You could have paid for your own nails. She made a gesture to spend time with you both and pay for it. Why didn't you offer up to pay the upgrade, / your own nails, etc.? Or invite her to get a mani or pedi? What would your mom have done if it was you in a car crash while spending time with friends and family? Would she get up and leave or tell you, sorry hun, call me when you're done at the hospital, when you wake up from a coma? In all honesty, it seems like your mom is ruffling your feathers out of jealousy to sow some discord with your mother-in-law when that poor lady is trying to do nice things and spend time with you. If you're going to be a douche, dump her son. They both deserve someone better. Oh, she got marshmallow roasted, alright. On to the 9th post by David Matt 15. This guy is angry.
A while ago, my cousin got cancer, and I had made a place for people to donate when this random guy donated 100K, $1,000. At first, I was so excited, and then I realized he had more money, and the ratio he gave wasn't enough, and now I'm fuming mad. Screw that guy.
I can't tell if this is sarcasm or not, because 100K and still mad? Oh, wow. On to the 10th post by Crypto Sputnik. I can't afford food, but I can buy festival tickets for 100 bucks. CB posted to Summer Camp Music Festival Facebook group.
Please bring extra food to hand out to people who look hungry. I've been to a couple festivals where I only brought a couple dollars, and what's on my back? The few hot dogs and burnt hamburger nobody wanted were like gifts from God. You really don't understand what getting handed food feels like when you're broke and hungry. These festivals are a time for growth and development. I learned that helping and looking out for each other is the only reason pure chaos doesn't happen. Try plan to feed extra people when it comes to packing. Some people are less fortunate.
Maybe don't buy concert tickets if you're dirt broke then. The 11th post by XOX Britney. Lend me $1 because I come here every single day and ask you to lend me $1. CB posted a review, 1 star.
This was once my favorite place to go after school, but there was always a thought in my mind that it was far too expensive. That never bothered me, and over the years, I spent tons of my money and asked them once to lend me $1 as I go there every day. The man at the counter and the owner said no and yelled at me to go get out. Really rude and condescending. I recommend people not to go and not to get involved with an overpriced restaurant if you can even call it that.
And then the restaurant replied, Dear CB, we have seen you come in numerous times over the years and have repeatedly asked to have us give you credit which you have never paid back. We have never said anything until now because we know you. However, this is becoming a habit and we can longer keep giving you our products at a reduced price because you don't have the money. You have said multiple times that you will pay back next time and we have never received any such payment. We are disappointed that you would post a review out of spite, and I hope that this won't become a habit for you as such behavior is unacceptable.
Well, honestly, this is a pretty good example of giving an inch and taking a mile.
On to the 12th post. One bridesmaid cannot afford to buy her own shoes and demands that the bride pay £190 for the pair the bridesmaid chose. This is after the bridesmaid had offered up numerous options within a certain price range. I'm getting married in the summer next year. I have 4 bridesmaids and they are all really different in shape and size. I was going to pay for everything for the girls as I know it can get expensive, but my future husband and myself are prepared to do it. I've paid for their dresses, which were between £190 to £230, size dependent, and their hair and makeup with trials, which is coming to £125 per person. I've also organized an Airbnb for the night for the bridesmaids and my parents. However, I really struggled to get them shoes as every single pair I chose, about 15 at least, one of them had an issue with. I was either looking at the same color as their dresses or silver, and I had shown them a mix of flats and small heels. Nothing worked. I suggested that they should each buy themselves a pair of silver shoes in whatever style they felt comfortable with to make things simpler. 3 of my maids were happy with this. One even has a pair she already had that she will wear, which is brilliant. But the other one, she told me that I was being dramatic and that she couldn't really afford to buy her own stuff because I said I would get everything, which is fair, but I'm not asking too much. I ended up offering for her to find her own shoes and I would go with her and pay for them. She sent me a link to the shoes she chose and they are £190. All the shoes I was looking at for them were around like £30 to £60. So I simply said they were too much, but she could buy them for herself or find a cheaper pair. To which she said it was them or nothing. OP should replied with something like, "No honey, it's cheaper shoes or nothing." Give her that line, and if she fusses, then gut her out immediately. 13th story by Tonjik996. This was on a post about giving free stuff for people in need for Christmas.
PlayStation 4 for my 2 young boys who love to play games with mommy but can't, living in Sarnia.
I'm not intending to sound rude, although this may come across that way. This is supposed to be for people in need. Kids need clothes and beds and love, not the newest PS4. I mean, even if you ask if anyone had a game system, but specifically a PS4?
Well, yeah, specifically. My eldest is almost 12 and wants one of his own to play online games with me while I'm on mine. A way for him and myself to have a bit of quality time because kids these days have no real interest in things we grew up doing. So hey, why not stay with the times, right?
Oh my god, so he already had one, but he wants two. On to the final post by u/blurry design. I just wanted to point out that the last 4 messages was written within 15 minutes while I was taking a shower, and she blocked me instantly after the last message. Sure thing. How would you like to pay? What about a big thank you instead? I like your work, and we do not pay people for this kind of job in my country. I don't know, you don't waste any resources by creating a design. It'll take you only an hour or 2, and you could sacrifice this bit of a time for me, can't you? Smiley face. No, I really cannot. I had multiple clients from Germany, and all of them seem to know that it is normal to get paid for graphic design. Oh man, please. It's only clicking a mouse, no big deal. I was really nice to you. Please. Hello, I'm a customer. Okay, go die. Blocked. Nah, I don't think you're a customer. A customer pays. That's it for today, fellow humans. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.